Why did you start playing volleyball?
I started playing volleyball because one of my best friends was playing and I thought it looked fun.
How are you guys doing so far this season?
We're definitely doing better than last season. Our record is 5-3, so better than last season.
What are things that you need to improve on as a team?
As a team, we definitely need to work on communication on the court. We, we definitely need to learn to talk more.
What are things that you think you need to improve on yourself as an individual athlete?
As an individual, I would say communication again. I'm definitely not loud enough, so I definitely need to learn to be louder.
Who's been your toughest opponent?
Mountain Lakes or Par Hills. Probably Par Hills, I would say.
Who takes leadership roles on the team?
I would say Abby Collings or Liz. I don't know how to pronounce her last name, but Liz.
What is your favorite thing about volleyball?
My favorite thing about volleyball is the adrenaline I get from playing. It's really fun.
How do you mentally prepare before a game?
I like to listen to music that gets me in the right headspace so that I'm not nervous.
When does the volleyball season end?
October, the end of October.
And it's Messi.
And what sport do you play?
Soccer.
How long have you been playing soccer?
Since I was 3, but club since I was 5.
How has soccer changed your life?
Soccer inspired me to play the sport and just give 100%.
What position do you play?
Play striker.
What made you choose that position?
When I was younger, I loved to score goals, and I just adapted to play goal.
How far do you want to go with soccer?
The farthest I can, college or professional down.
Sophia goes, do you want to play college and why? Alright.
Sorry.
Travel or school soccer?
I enjoy travel more
Why do you enjoy travel more?
because we get to travel around, experience new places we've never been to before.
Is the competition better in travel soccer?
Yeah, it's harder because everyone has experience compared to high school, with this kid playing for the fun of it. And
What do you love most about soccer?
Being a family and playing as a team.
What was your favorite soccer moment?
Not last year, a couple years ago, we won a whole tournament and we all came together.
What do you think makes soccer the best sport in the world?
Playing as a team, it's a team sport, you don't play by yourself.
Who's your favorite soccer player and why?
My older brother, Angelo, because he's my influence to start soccer.
Who's your biggest rival and why?
Parsippany Hills, because of the other side of town.
What's your favorite pregame meal?
Peanut butter and granola.
What do you think is the most important quality for a successful soccer player?
Having a strong mentality.
How do you deal with disappointment after a loss?
Our team just really talks about it and we don't bring ourselves down.
How does your team celebrate after a win?
We listen to music.
What got you interested in playing soccer?
My older brothers,
What's your favorite position to play?
center, attacking, or defensive mid.
Do you have any pregame rituals or superstitions?
Me and Julia pass the ball at the end of the line every day.
What accomplishment in your soccer career are you most proud of?
Just having a strong mentality.
Who's your greatest role model in soccer?
My older brother Luca, because we play the same position.
What do you think makes soccer different from other sports?
It's a sport with your feet.
What was the most difficult thing about learning to play soccer?
Having a strong mentality.
We're here with Rocco Marucci of Parsippany High School football. Today, we have some questions to ask you. What position do you play?
I play cornerback.
What's your favorite part about the position you play?
I like corner because it's a very one-on-one position. It's just you versus the receiver most of the time, But when you do come up to make a tackle against the run, you always get a nice, full head start. So you get to make nice tackles.
How much of a toll does football have on your mental and physical health?
Football, after a game, I'm always pretty, beat up. It usually takes the rest of the weekend into Monday to recover from the game fully, but mentally, just move on, keep a short memory.
What's the worst injury you've ever sustained in your football career from a football game?
From a game?
Yeah, or practice.
In 7th grade, I broke my collarbone in practice, trying to catch a ball when I was playing receiver. I jumped up for it and landed back and broke my collarbone.
Now, just like this year in your high school football time playing, this year for your sophomore year, what's like the worst injury you've had so far, football-wise?
So far this year, probably from last game, I got really bad turf burn on my knees.
What's your favorite moment from your high school football career?
Probably this Whippany Park game that we just played. Big win. First, varsity win for me, and I played a pretty good game.
Parsippany High School football being 1-3, how do you guys plan to come back from these losses?
We just need to stay focused on keep a winning mentality. Not getting on ourselves too much, but still recognizing that we need to do something better to win more games in the season.
What would you say has been your guys' biggest problem on the field, and that gives you guys these losses? Or gives you the other team's opportunity to win?
Probably our focus. We need to play a team game, play with our teammates, and just the attitude overall needs to improve.
Now, what are your goals in the future in terms of football? Are you planning to play college, professionally, whether it's in the NFL, maybe the
Not really
XFL,
planning on playing
Canadian Football
college.
League?
Not only planning on playing football in college. Maybe I'll play like Division III lacrosse if I feel like it. But
So football's not your main focus, really, sports-wise. Maybe
Well,
lacrosse more so.
football is more my main focus, but lacrosse is more of like a chill sport to play. It doesn't take as much of a toll on you, so I feel like that'd be better for playing just like for fun, like Division III.
What type of music do you listen to before a game?
Listen to some Travis Scott, Utopia. Listen to some Kanye West.
Any particular song that kind of really gets you focused?
Nothing in particular really, but whenever they play Dreams and Nightmares on the speaker, it's always good.
What advice would you give younger athletes who also want to play high school football?
Just get in the weight room, start playing now because the more experience you have is always better.
Now, what would you say if someone's playing their first year of football in high school? What advice would you give them?
Just understand that when you're a freshman, you have a role pretty much.
How do you celebrate after a win?
Usually I'll go out to like Applebee's or B-Dubs and celebrate with friends or my family, depending, what time it is.
Now, after your team takes a loss, how do you go about that? What do you do after that? Do you still maybe go to B-Dubs or Applebee's, go out for dinner, or do you just go home?
Usually after a loss, that's when I'll go out with like my parents, go out to eat with them, have dinner, and then go home. Maybe I'll shower before Applebee's, most likely, and then just go to bed.
What game are you most excited for, have the most anticipation for? Has the game already happened? If not, or if
I try and keep it, 1 week at a time. Focus on who we're playing next. Watch film on them, see how they're playing, and then try and see how we can beat them. I'm not really focused on too far in the future.
focus on just the present and now?
Mm-hmm.
That was it for today. This is Rocco Marucci, Parsippany Redhawks football, cornerback, sophomore, class of 2026.
Dennis Messi,
And what sport do you play?
soccer.
How long have you been playing soccer?
Since I was 3, but club since I was 5.
How has soccer changed your life?
Soccer inspired me to play the sport and just give 100%.
What position do you play?
Play striker.
What made you choose that position?
When I was younger, I loved to score goals, and I just adapted to play goal.
How far do you want to go with soccer?
The farthest I can, college or professional down.
Sophia goes, do you want to play college and why? Alright.
Sorry.
Travel or school soccer?
I enjoy travel more
Why do you enjoy travel more?
because you get to travel around, experience new places we've never been to before.
Is the competition better in travel soccer?
Yeah, it's harder because everyone has experience compared to high school. Like with this kid playing for the fun of it, and
What's your favorite part about field hockey?
Sorry. I think my favorite part about field
hockey is getting to form bonds with like teammates and not just teammates in the same grade as us, like younger, older, and I just have a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think probably the environment. Like, I like our team's environment. I think we can be serious and work hard, but we also like can relax and kind of have fun and laugh with each other, which is really kind of unique.
What role do you play on the team?
We're both captains, and I play left mid.
And then I play like top mid.
Would you recommend this sport to others, and why?
Yeah, I would, because I think it's just such a fun sport, and like we don't really play super seriously, so I think that it's fun if you want to try, especially if you want to try a new sport, because it's very different from other sports.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think it's just a new thing that you can try, and I think it's fun.
Yeah.
What have been your favorite memories of field hockey?
I love we do like a spirit week for field hockey. I love that spirit week. It's so fun.
Last year we were Bob Ross, a painting and a paintbrush. That was like, or no, a paint palette.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like my favorite
Our Halloween costume. Yeah.
And we also like dressed up as the coaches. That was really fun.
Yeah.
I love the
I
spirit
love all
week.
like the spirit practices. I think they're so fun.
Yeah.
What are 3 reasons you like being part of the team sport?
I just think that, like what we were saying before, is that the atmosphere is just so nice, and yeah, I think we created a really nice, like, warm, welcoming, and I think that everyone gets along with each other, so I just like that part of it.
Yeah, our, like, kind of going along with, like, the welcoming thing, like, we don't do cuts, and, like, we don't have a town field hockey team, so it's not like girls are out, like, competing against each other in club.
Exactly.
Like, it's really just kind of like a school thing, which I actually like, because it makes it feel, like, super inclusive and, like,
Yeah, and I
central
feel like
to
you're not, like,
the high school.
You're not, like, expected to be good right from the back, like,
Yeah.
right from when you start, so it's kind of nice.
A learning process.
What emotions do you feel when you play well?
Ooh.
Play well.
Play well. Okay.
I tend to get really excited. I get pretty happy. I start like screaming on the field a lot, not in a bad way, but just being like, good job, good job. Like, I tend to get like really overly excited.
Super verbal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably get like super like positive. I get super amped
Yeah.
with the team, because like when we score and like when we're doing well, you can just tell like we're all talking on the field. The vibes are good. Like everyone's kind of clicking, and it just feels right. Like it's like, oh, this is what it's supposed to feel like.
What qualities make you a good team captain?
I think that between all the captains, I think that we just work really well together, and I think that we're all kind of like open with our thoughts, and we like everyone has their own thoughts, and we try to kind of like accommodate for everyone else's thoughts and stuff like that. So I just think that we work well with the team, hopefully. Hopefully they think the same. But
Yeah, I think you have to be super like approachable, and you have to take into consideration like all the different personalities you have on a team, and like Julie was saying, kind of make accommodations for everyone to make sure everyone's like feeling welcome, everyone feels heard. Yeah, it's a lot of responsibility. Like I never really realized it until we were actually in the role, and I was like, oh my god, like we have to do, we have to plan these things.
What age were you when you first started playing field hockey?
I started in 7th grade, so I missed 6th grade.
How old are you when you're in 6th grade? Like
12?
Are you 12?
I think
12?
so.
Yeah,
12.
12. I started playing in 6th grade.
So I guess I was like 13.
Yeah.
Or 12, 13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there ever a time when you're playing that you feel scared?
Definitely when people on the other team have really, really hard hits, and I'm like running towards it, and I feel like I'm gonna get smacked in the face, and I get really scared.
That's how I feel about flying. Like on corners, I kind of run at the ball, like literally just throw myself at the ball. It's a little intimidating sometimes.
Yeah.
What's your favorite position to play?
I love left mid, or I love anything on the left side. I also really enjoyed playing center mid. I played it for a little bit, and that was really fun. I'm not a fan of forward. I just don't like forward. It's so scary.
Yeah, I've always kind of been in the midfield, so any position in the midfield is kind of where I like to be.
Have you gotten hurt playing field hockey?
Yes, actually, I am hurt right now. Yeah, I pulled something in my groin. I've gotten my fingers messed up. It's been like bruises here and there. Yeah.
Nothing like major. I don't know. a few people have. I haven't had
Yeah,
anything
most
major, but
people.
like I've gotten hit in the knee and like my toe's black. But besides that, like it's okay.
Do you play for any other field hockey team or other than just the school?
No, I played just the school. We did do the year of grit or whatever. It's called,
Yeah, NJ Grit. I played club for a year. I was a sophomore. I think it was my sophomore year.